that I want to ask the captain as to how do we deal with this issue called Tupac?
Ooh,
Right?
Pac.
It's
That,
no issue.
hold on, no, hold on.
I need a
Well, here the-
specific question.
Here the question that I'm going to
Okay.
ask about Pac is do you consider Pac, who learns to rhyme on the East Coast, who moves to the West Coast, do we consider him a West Coast artist?
I would.
You gotta consider.
I would have to.
You're not the captain.
You gotta consider.
You
No,
just,
if you
you
asking
just
me
shut
the
your
question-
you shut your mouth.
Yeah, you got something to say. But if
your
you're asking me the question,
Yo.
I would consider Pac a West Coast artist in the sense that, yeah, does he come from New York? Yeah, when he was little, when he was a kid, did he get his first influences on what hip hop is? Yes. But when he was young, when he
came to
became
fame.
at an impressionable age, he was on the West Coast. He was out in Oakland. He was in the Bay Area. He was with Digital Underground and those guys. And even though you can hear the knowledge of him being from New York in his raps, his style and everything was West Coast influence. And then when he left the Bay Area to go to LA, he was all West Coast influence. You know, his disdain for the East Coast as far as what went on there, it had nothing to do with his sound or anything. You
No
could
doubt.
tell he was from the East Coast once he totally went with a West Coast narrative and a West Coast kind of, you know what I mean, sound. So I would say I wouldn't consider him an East Coast MC.
said
I
no,
think
okay.
he was
There we go.
influenced early by the East Coast, just like many West Coast hip hop artists were. But I think they have their own sound, and if you had to consider them for one style or the other, I would put him West Coast.
Throw it around. Throw it around.
Now, it's just like that. Just like he went there, his other artists came here.
Yes, indeed.
Guru
Came here.
came here, and did what they.
Okay,
Guru-
but did
Guru
they
Guru from
adopt
Texas ain't
did they
All right.
adopt the
Yeah.
sensibilities
But
of the
damn.
place they came to, or did they
No,
remain
he
themselves?
adopted. I think he adopted when he got here. He adopted our.
We're answering KB's question.
We're answering
my
my
bad,
question.
my
I
bad.
just
What's the
I just
question?
wanted clarification on Pac.
Pac.